So let me get this straight. Now everybody is upset with Benzino because he simply stated that nobody in his hood listens to Eminem. Are you kidding me? Nobody in my hood listens to Eminem. I ain't never been around nobody that was playing an Eminem record in the car, and they not playing Eminem in the barbershops. And trust me, I used to work in the barbershop, so I know. We would all take turns being the DJ different days throughout the week, and not one time did anybody ever play Eminem to keep the vibe going in the barbershop. Never, not one time. Now, the only time a Eminem record would be played, like with the guys or in the barbershop, is if somebody was trying to prove a point. If a discussion never came up about the top 5 or the best rappers or the best lyricists, somebody would reference an Eminem track just to show he's a good rapper, but ain't nobody playing that shit in the black community. Period. But what the real problem is that Benzino was the one who exposed the fact that Eminem made a racist song disrespecting black people. And since he voiced his opinion about something that involves Eminem, all of a sudden it's a problem. So what exactly did Benzino expose about Eminem? Let's have a listen.
Blacks and whites sometimes mix, but black girls only want your money cause of dumb chicks. So I'ma say like this: don't date a black girl, take it as a diss. If you want, but if you don't, I'ma tell you like this: I surely won't. Never date a black girl because blacks only want your money, and that shit ain't funny. So I'ma say, look, honey, why do you do this? You know, you step up to me like you a Brutus. Then you try to grab my spinach because it's green and that's cash. So get out of here, cause I don't need your ass. I've said that before, but that's okay because like I said, you're a whore. Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good chicks. White girls are good. I like white girls. I like white girls all over the world.
Okay, so Benzino, who is a black man, exposes the fact that Eminem made a record, a racist record, where he's saying that black women are whores, they're dumb, they can't stand up to white girls. And he said a whole lot more than that, including calling black people as a whole porch monkeys and niggers. But since Benzino exposed this, he's the bad guy? Make that make sense. And I've been checking out Shade Room and Jason Lee's page, and it seems like it's mostly black people that's upset with him. To me, it was more of a heads up. Like, hey, black people, stop inviting everybody to the goddamn barbecue. And me personally, I appreciated that because I've always had the opinion that most white people are racist. And the most racist ones are the ones that are supposed to be down with the struggle. As the late, great Rush Limbaugh said, the ones that are supposed to be down with the struggle. I'd rather just hang out with a regular old hillbilly that's going to let me know how he really feel and see if we can find some common ground than the yo types, the ones that's supposed to, the ones that perform in blackface without the paint, the ones that practically tell you how they feel or what you're supposed to be by mimicking the bottom of black society. I've never understood that. Why can't the ones that try to act black but talk like Kevin Samuels as opposed to Charleston White? I never understood that. And I'm not saying that Eminem is a bad guy, because I don't think he's no different than any other white male in America. And of course, he did this when he was a teenager, and there is a such thing as redemption. However, if somebody redeems themselves once that they're rich, I tend to suspect that there may be a price tag on the said redemption. Because don't forget, Justin Bieber did this too. Let's have a listen.
One less lonely, one less lonely, one less lonely. There's gonna be one less. If I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely. The still gonna be one less lonely.
One less lonely nigger. And if I kill you, I'll be a part of the KKK. Now, for those of you who've read my book, It Takes a Criminal to Know One, I made some revelations in that book related to how people who work in the Florida prison system gain rank in the KKK, specifically by killing black people and being recognized through the ornaments that they call monkey nuts. But if a black man points any of this out, he is a bad guy. That is both a combination of course, that that golden standard, that white privilege, and the mix of the fact that black men are required to walk on water. You cannot win for losing, black man. Period. And I just don't understand this shit. But Benzino, if you're listening, I appreciate you, my brother. Pop culture, internet hype, whatever the fuck it is, it's tailor-made for the suckers to stay on top. It's tailor-made for white supremacy to remain supreme. But you have to remember, the bad people far outnumber the good. There are good people who appreciate you, and there are good people who appreciate where you stand and what you stand on. But the masses, they just don't. They're buck broken. And I don't think you could unbreak the buck. So to my brother Benzino, I think you knew this from the jump. The real are few and far in between. And it costs to be a real one. But it's not unappreciated. You can't even post a retweet without white supremacy rearing its ugly head. And it's buck broken niggas that's gonna rear the head for the white supremacists. Ain't that some shit? All Justin Bieber got to do is call himself Bieber Valley, and Eminem just takes the knee, and they get to come to the next cookout. And your ass better not say nothing. Psh, boy, I tell you. And ironically, coming from a YouTuber, in YouTube world, the fact that the black man will always have to walk on water is evident in the fact that there is a black man on YouTube who's expressed these same sentiments as both Eminem and Justin Bieber. His name is Tommy Sotomayor, that fool who keeps coming to my channel, stealing whatever he can and then acting like he's the creator of it. We just seen him get into a physical altercation with a black woman and go on a YouTube press tour to embrace that altercation. But don't forget, he begged the KKK to kill black people and went as far as to interview David Duke on his channel. As much as this guy does to uphold white supremacy, what happened when he expressed the same sentiments as Eminem and Justin Bieber? He got canceled upon canceled upon canceled to where he's been reduced to being a ghoulish phantom on YouTube. He's like a YouTube ghost. However, when these white male celebrities do the same shit, they get celebrated, and any challenge to it is met with fierce resistance. So, brother Benzino, I'm with you. You did nothing wrong, and keep speaking your truth.